this is Debbie with Food Prepping Channel, and I am making a bunch of dishes today, and I'm going to show y'all how to do this. I have got some pork belly here. Someone gave me this. I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like fat meat or a certain, my grandma used to cook with fat, what you'd call fat meat, and this looks like that. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to fix some green beans and potatoes, and I don't have fresh green beans. I've got canned green beans. I have 7 what are they, 15-ounce cans, 14.5-ounce cans of fresh cut green beans. And I'm going to put, and in here I've got like 2 cups of water. I'm going to put 2 of these pieces of the pork belly in the bottom. Then I'm going to put the green beans. Seven cans of green beans. It's Memorial Day weekend. Who knows who will come over. I know that Kayla and them aren't going to be here. They are going to the lake with a friend of hers. And then Sunday they're getting Journey's birthday pictures made. So, alright, so I've got 4 cans of green beans in here now. This is in my Instant Pot. I have the Quart Instant Pot. I've got about 2.5 pounds of potatoes in here that I've peeled and washed, and they're going in here. Then I'm going to put the other 2 things of pork belly in there. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know whether this is going to be any good. We're just hoping that it's going to be, because I love green beans and potatoes. Of course, my grandma used to fix fresh green beans. I really don't know how to fix them. I did can some green beans a couple times, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, I've got all these cans, so I'm going to use those today. Alright. Like I said, it's 7 cans of green beans. Now, I'm fixing a big bowl because of these, and my lid just fell in there. If my other daughter comes over, they really like green beans too, so green beans and potatoes. So, alright, so I've got those in there. I'm going to put about a 3/4 of a tablespoon of kosher salt in here. Alright, and then I'm going to put about a 1/2 tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper. Alright, let me get this in here. Alright, now I'm going to put the lid on. Make sure that you have your thing so that it's on sealing and not venting. I've got it on sealing right there. Put it on. Lock it. Alright, and I'm going to go manual. I'm going to do this for 30 minutes. And it really doesn't have to, probably doesn't have to be that long, but I want the green beans to be really mushy, and I want them to absorb that taste of the pork belly, because I really don't like canned green beans so much unless they are cooked like this. And I usually use fat meat, but I had this, and so I'm going to go on and try it. And see, I've already fixed, I've already got devil's and eggs in the refrigerator, I'm fixing some macaroni and tomatoes. And for my meat, I have every meat you can think of. But do you know what I want? I just want some hot dogs on the grill. Not on the bun, not anything like that. Just hot dogs on the grill. And so I will bring you back when these get done, and we'll taste them and see what they taste like. Okay, y'all, the green beans and potatoes are done. I'm just going to taste them for y'all, let you know what they taste like, because this is for dinner later on. So I've just got a little bit on a paper plate just to see, because I'm not sure how they taste with that pork belly. I did taste a piece of the pork belly that most of it was fat, and I don't like fat, so I threw it away. But I did taste some of the meat, and it tastes like pork chops. So I'm sure that it might not have given it as much of a flavor as fatback would, or whatever you want to call it. That's what my grandma called it, salted meat or whatever. All right, so let me taste this. This is the potato and the green beans. See what they taste like. That's good. Not as good as my grandma's, because it is canned beans, but when you cook them like that, and I drained the water out of the beans of the can, and then I rinsed the beans out twice in running water, so that can taste will get out and of it a lot, because I just don't like that can taste. And then when you cook them in your Instant Pot or your pressure cooker or whatever, with the potatoes and the salt and the pepper. Now I did put probably about a half a tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper, and so that's made them, they do have that little spicy taste or whatever to them because of the coarse ground black pepper. But this is really good. All right, let me taste the potatoes by themselves. Potatoes cooked in your Instant Pot are the best potatoes that you'll ever make. They are just so good. All right, so if you want to cook this for your family, it's quick. I've been cooking, in my Instant Pot all day today. I've made deviled eggs. I've made the green beans and tomatoes, and I mean the green beans and potatoes. And then on my new wave, I made macaroni and tomatoes. So it's a hot day. I think it was supposed to be 91. I haven't checked the temperature, but I think it was supposed to be 91 today. It's a hot day, and you have no heat in your house from the Instant Pot or the new wave for that matter. And so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and also there'll be links to different things that I use in my household from Amazon below. So y'all have a great day. Have a good Memorial Day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.